Right, okay, I'm just open my charts up and see what's going on. Last week, from Monday to Friday, I do XAU, which is gold. Okay, now it's Saturday, and obviously Bitcoin, cryptocurrency is 7 days a week, so I'm going to do a bit of trading on Bitcoin today. So, how you do that? If you go to this marker here, you change it to BTC. You probably know this already, but I'll go for it anyway. BTC, I've used Binance as my exchange. Click on that. Brings you to this chart of Bitcoin. Okay. Then I want to change my Maverick radar so it marries up to Bitcoin instead of gold, XAU. Okay. So I'll go to the indicator up here. All right. Which is, where is it now? Here we go. No, that's loading. Still need that today. Where is it? Here we are. Here we are. Then I go to settings. I've got it set on Bitcoin. Okay. I did have it on on gold, but I've changed it to Bitcoin because I'm doing Bitcoin today. Then I turned off this one here. These are kind of with XAU and gold. It's correlated with US dollar. When US dollar goes up, gold goes down and vice versa. Okay, I'm just doing Bitcoin, so I just want one indicator radar there. Yeah. Right, click on that. Right, this is Bitcoin. So now I want to know, where is it going today? What's the trend? Okay, so how I do this, I do use another chart, which is clean. I only use it for other techniques of trading. But anyway, I've got charts up here. Let me quickly go this one here. Yeah, this is my trend chart. It's probably best you set one up as well. Anyway, so I go to the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour chart, 4 hour time frame. Just reset that. Right, so the chart's telling me this is the 200 EMA, okay? Very important, heartbeat of the market, okay? Very easy to how to set that up. You go to indicator, go to indicator, and you go EMA, and then you want this one here, moving average exponential. You click on that. Be up here. Okay, it always goes to the default of 9. Click on this, and you want to put 200 EMA. Style, that's your colour of it. Click on that. I've got it on orange. Okay, choose your colours. So let's say that one there. Okay, and then you want to make that thicker. Click on that. Oh, click on that. These are the thickness. Okay, it's up to you. Alright, I always have it on about there, I think. Yeah, I do, yeah. And then I OK it. Alright, and then it's been added to my chart. I've got 2 of them on there now, so I'll quickly get rid of one of them anyway. Yeah. Anyway, right, so that's your 200 EMA. Alright, so the market is telling me it's down. Okay, so it's shorting. Then I go to my 1 hour, just double check it. Oh yeah, it's still shorting. It's still short, going down. So it's telling me the market is shorting. So I'm going to trade shorting. Okay, in hours down. So, and then I go to the 15 minute. I've got to analyse the market first. I'm just analysing it. Okay, yeah, it's under 15 minutes. It's still down. So, happy days. It's telling me that the market is down. So I'm going to trade down. Alright. Then I go straight to my Maverick radar. Boom, here we are. Set it on 1 minute. And then I'm just constantly watching this. Yeah. Oh, move that up so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. Let's have a look. Alright, so I'm watching this at the moment. I'm not going to put a trade in because I don't want to FOMO in. So I'm just waiting patiently. This is a time frame. like having 5 monitors on your, in your office, or 5 traders agreeing with you. When I do trade, I have traded when it's been 3, like 1, 2, 3, 3, up to 3 minutes. But that is a gamble. That is high risk. I always like to wait until it goes green or red, depending on the direction of what's happening. But I know for a fact it's on a downtrend today, a red day, short day. Okay, so I'm just waiting patiently. Okay, yes, it's going up. Okay, but I'm not going to jump in. You can jump in, up to you. It's quick in out. Yeah, but the market could go against you. All right. So I'm just patiently waiting. Okay, I'm going to look at the 5 minutes. Okay, so let's have a look. 5 minutes still says it's going up. Goes to the 1 minute. Okay, and all I'm watching now is the uptrend, the Maverick time frame, and the Maverick radar. Okay, I'm going to wait till a B set it, then I'll be straight in there. Plus, I'm looking at this as well. All right. Then for another confirmation, I can go to my Maverick zones. Let's have a look. Okay, here's my Maverick zones. Here we go. There's a few little settings here. Let's have a look. Here we go. Right, let's look at the reset zones. Okay. Right. Okay, it's telling me that it's 81% going up. Okay. When it's 66% or under 90%, it's a clear path of going up. When it's 81% to 90%, it's like a brick wall. It's not going to go down. Okay. But you can actually, to learn this, you need to go to WAP, which is, if I go to WAP, okay, WAP, look at that, Maverick Radar Indicator, let's have a look. Okay, go to bundles here, bundles. If you're a full member, you go to bundles. I think if you're just a basic member of $90 a month, I think it's you have another category. Anyway, click on bundles. These are all the videos here. There's quite a few of them. This is a good one. Lifetime, but that's I'm a lifetime member. Okay, click on that, and then it gives you loads of videos, how to set it up, blah 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 blah, and it's all there for you. Okay, forums are there, tells you the updates. Okay, which is quite good. We do have course as well. If you're unsure how to use it, go to the course. Just go for it. Okay, but with anything else, you have to practice. You need to practice. How I did this, I opened a broker account because I do gold, XAU, and you get a demo account, so you can practice without losing any money in your demo account. Okay, once you get familiar with this indicator, right, you start getting more gains. You get more wins. Yes, nothing's guaranteed, but it's a brilliant tool for trading. You'll end up making more wins than losses. Okay, and this is quite amazing. This is the Maverick line here. When everything's all above, it's a buy. When everything's all underneath and go down, it's a sell. Okay, all right, and it gives you confirmations of the arrows here. I have got here we go. What is it now? Maverick signals. I put that on, but I have to turn something else off because it does use a lot of memory because I've got the essential package. If you had a full package, obviously you can get more memory, but that's good for me. Let me just see. It just tells you there that I've got enough memory. If I just flicker it around now and then, here we go. So you got to play with it. You get a free version of the Trader View, and you get essential version, and then you get an advanced, and it goes up and up and up. I've only got the essential. That's good for me. Okay, but I always use this. These are quite handy actually. I always use this when the market is open. Like the New York time and the UK time, and also the Asia time. Okay, it works perfectly. But when you're 2 or 3 hours away from the open times, you do get false signals. That's my opinion, okay? But I have used it, or do use it, when the market's really, really pumping. You know, for example, when the New York opens at say 8:30 in Thailand time, okay? I'll wait for about 5 minutes or whatever, and then it certainly kicks in for buy, boom, and it works perfectly, you know. But the Maverick radar is really, really good when you work on the markets when they're open. You know, it really works great, you know. But when it's 2 or 3 hours after the market's opened, you know, obviously you get a bit of lag, you know, and you've got to double check your, you know, coordinates really. You know, that's my opinion or advice to you, okay. But it works perfectly, and I love this. I love, you know, when it gives you the coloured backgrounds. You know, it just reminds you. You know, see this. This can go red now. Look, I would put a trade in here actually. In fact, I would have to wait until an arrow pointing there. Really. Yes, I know it says buy. Just at me because we're 2 hours away from the Asian market, and it's giving me a false signal there now. You know. So I wouldn't do that. Now, I only use this, as I said earlier on, when the markets are open. You know, then it works fantastically. Let me just turn it off. Boom, it's off now. Right, so basically what I'm doing now, it's all over the place. I'm waiting, okay, until this goes red again, because I know the market's down. Okay? And I'm waiting for this Maverick radar to give me confirmation. Then I'll be straight into it, you know. It's just about patience. You've got to be patient, and you've got to learn the techniques. At the moment, you know, it'd be alien for you, but my advice really is to open a demo account for your broker, or there's other cryptocurrency platforms with demo accounts. I do use Vantage. They're my broker for gold and silver and whatever, you know. Commodities and incisors, but for Bitcoin I use Binance, and I do use Qcoin, you know, and you can actually get it linked up to here, you know, linked. It's up to you. I've got my Vantage linked up to this, but you can actually use this as a template. For example, if you're trading a cryptocurrency and you haven't got the exchange or whatever, you can actually trade on the exchange, but use this here as a template and marry it up obviously with the times, you know. But yeah, anyway, I hope you got some value out of this. Meanwhile, have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Happy days.